Hey, is this thing on? Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So the first sentence I'm about to say is probably going to sound completely insane, but I promise I will explain. Sometimes I miss the lifestyle that I was able to enjoy during quarantine. Obviously not the reason for the fact that we had to be quarantined or every other negative thing that came along with it, but what I appreciated was that it was just simple and slow. There was no rush to have to be to all these different places. I didn't have to try to be in more than one place at the same time. I simply had time to just be, to focus on myself, improve my wellness, just to be able to enjoy time alone in silence was just something that was really special to me, and I feel like I grew a lot during that time. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a ton of new skills, and I'm definitely a better person because I was forced to take a moment to just slow down. And so that definitely inspired today's topic for this video, which are the benefits of slow living, especially related to femininity. A lot of times when we think about being a feminine woman, we think of a life of ease and simplicity and beauty and having time to pour into ourselves and to pour into those around us who we care about. But it's directly tied to living a slower life, not constantly being in a rush, not constantly being on the go, but taking a moment to step back, prioritize things, and really set up a beautiful life where you don't feel like you always have to be in 5 different places at one time. So for this video, I really wanted to focus on how developing and adopting slower living habits in different areas of our life can definitely be beneficial and positively impact various aspects of our lives. So slow living definitely is a specific and chosen lifestyle, but what I really love about it is the different things that it encourages, like intentionality, mindfulness, and truly savoring the present moment of where you are now and being grateful for everything that you've already achieved. And it's really about prioritizing quality over quantity, which then also helps you to be able to appreciate simplicity in life and all of those little things that really make your life complete. And I feel like one of the biggest benefits of slow living is the impact that it has on our mental well-being. If you feel like you're continually overwhelmed, like your mind is racing, you can't find clarity, and you're kind of just in this haze all of the time, it could be because you just need to take a step back and slow down in life. Slowing down allows you to reduce your stress, decrease your anxiety, and avoid burnout. If you are completely depleted, you can't be working on becoming the best version or the most authentic version of yourself because you have nothing left to give. So you have to take a step back, slow down, and realize how that is going to positively impact your mental health. Your mind cannot be split and be pulled into so many different directions on a regular basis. It is going to run you down. So take a moment to step back and appreciate the joy of simply being present in where you are now. And I know this can definitely sound easier said than done, especially if you have a lot of different responsibilities in life, but segment out your life in a way to where it can be as streamlined as possible, and you've included a lot of time to rest and also allocated time to get to where you do have to be without feeling rushed. One of the biggest things that was detrimental to me before I had a moment to slow down was that I would overbook my day. I would say I can make an appointment here, hop on a call at this time, I can be there, no problem. Even if it involved like a midday outfit change, like I was gonna figure out how to do it. But sometimes I realized I just had to say no. Like I cannot be everywhere, I can't be double booked, and it's okay to prioritize myself and my need to live a slower life over trying to make everyone happy and be at every single event. And slow living also has another benefit, which is directly related to your personal relationships. It's not just something that benefits you individually. It's not just about personal well-being, it extends to our relationships with others as well. When you're able to just slow down, it's so much easier to connect with your loved ones, to cultivate those deeper relationships, to make time for important conversations, or simply just be and spend time together. When there's not so much going on, those are the strongest and longest lasting memories that increase your bond with your loved ones, because you're not doing all of the things and trying to focus on making everything perfect or trying to make sure that you spent enough time here before you go spend time there. You're simply allocating time to be with people, to show them that you appreciate them, and to cultivate the bond that you already have. Now let's go ahead and move into the physical health aspects that slow living provides a ton of benefits for. So living slower can actually help you to adopt a healthier lifestyle overall, because then you're able to implement time to actually have movement in your day and incorporate a lot more self-care than you would if you're constantly on the go. So this can enhance your sleep, and it can also reduce your stress. And so when you think about wanting to be your best self or to be more feminine, if you're not getting enough rest and if you're overwhelmed, you're not only going to feel heavy and kind of oppressed internally, but it's gonna show externally as well, because you're not gonna have time to pour into yourself and to think about your appearance and to think about how you interact with others. If I'm stressed, I am not as tactful as I would like to be. I'm not as empathetic, as kind, or as understanding, because I just have so much going on. And all of that compiles to really detrimental health conditions, especially like if you think about you're always on the go, you're picking up fast food probably, you are exposing yourself to more toxins in the air than you need to, you're putting yourself in situations and spending time with people who can also add toxicity to your life. And so overall, it's literally diminishing your health to constantly be busy. So take a moment and slow down so that you can keep your health in check and continue to feel healthier and more vibrant every single day. And with anything that's related to slow living, it's really about finding that balance. I am not saying that you need to move at a sloth pace and use, oh, I'm living a slower life as like an excuse not to get anything done, because a slow living feminine woman is still on top of things. We still prioritize what's important in our lives, and we're still productive. However, we're just not always scrambling and trying to make up for lost time. So be balanced in the fact that yes, life does have a lot of demands. If you have a family, there are a lot of demands. Taking care of yourself involves a lot of demands. But at the same time, if you want to be able to do those things to the best of your ability, you have to take a step back, you have to delegate where possible, and realize that you simply cannot do everything. So try to start with just prioritizing what really matters and slowly work on incorporating the slower living lifestyle into your everyday routine. It doesn't even have to be with major things. One of the first changes that I made was to my grocery shopping. So before, when I worked outside of the home, I would work, commute, and then have to go to the grocery store, figure out what to cook for dinner. By that point, we're eating late. We're not eating my best meal because I probably just threw something together. And it was just a really overwhelming thing that I didn't really have time for, and I literally hated it and did not enjoy it at all because it felt like such a burden. So one of the adjustments that I made was having someone deliver my groceries, like not even to where I have to go pick it up, because even driving is just like a layer of stress that I don't always have time to deal with. So I like to use Instacart. They go, get my groceries, deliver them to the door. I know some people are like, I like to pick my produce and things like that. And so typically, like, if I want to pick my produce, I'll go somewhere like Trader Joe's because it's smaller. I can go in random times of the day where it's not super crowded and kind of like enjoy that process. But like for the things that I need and necessities to cook every single day, someone else can go do that for me, and it can impact my life and help me to be able to just slow down, take care of other things, and not be stressed. And now I can actually cook meals that are nice and healthy and nutritious and enjoy the process of cooking again because it doesn't feel so overwhelming or so much like a burden. So just start thinking about small ways that you can slow down in life and how you think that's going to add value or some type of benefit to your life overall. Embracing a slower pace allows you to truly lean into your femininity, to find joy in the simple things of life, and to simply be. And being is such a wonderful thing that you're going to find a ton of value in and you're going to enjoy so much. And hopefully throughout that process, like for me, you'll be able to learn and evolve and grow and appreciate just how much of an impact slow living can make in your life. So definitely give it a try. Comment down below some of the things that you're going to do to try to implement slow living into your lifestyle, or even some of the challenges that you're facing right now. And you're like, how can I make these changes to incorporate a slower living lifestyle into my personal everyday routine? Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.